This is Ray Canisto from the NMU hockey team, and you're watching Cat Chat.
Welcome to Cat Chat alongside Sean Kelly. I'm Pete Francis, and Sean, it was a great weekend for the NMU hockey team, and it started with a 7-2 win Friday night.
That's right, 7-2 win. It was very big for the Cats. They came out firing early in the first. They got the early 1-0 lead, but then Western was able to capitalize on 2 goals, and they actually led this game in the first period. Northern was able to get a goal from Mark Olver right before the end of the first to tie it up at 2. After that, it was all Northern as the Wildcats scored 4 second-period goals. They had 2 from Andrew Cherniwchan, 1 from Matt Butcher, and 1 from Justin Floric. And then they didn't let up. They let up a little in the third. They got an early goal from Mark Olver, netting his second of the night. And then from there, it was just cruise controls. They won 7-2.
We were at Saturday's game, so let's go to the highlights.
NMU looking to pull off the sweep, but Western gets on the board first as Jared Katz finds J.J. Crew to take a 1-0 lead. To the second period, Gregor Hansen sends the puck to Ray Canisto, who puts in the tying goal, and we are all squared at 1 heading into the third. Then, with 11 seconds left in the game, Mark Olver's shot is deflected by Ray Canisto for the game-winning goal, Canisto's 14th of the season, and Wildcat Nation comes alive at the Berry as the Cats get the sweep and move into 5th place in the CCHA. Here's Coach Walt Kyle after the game.
I thought it was the kind of game, it was sloppy early. There was a lot of turnovers both sides, a lot of whistles off sides, frozen pucks, and it kind of broke our rhythm a little bit. I thought we were generating a lot of shots, a lot of chances, but they scored the first goal, put us back on our heels a little bit. We were able to come back and tie it up. And really in the second period, we had a number of great chances. We were shooting. I think we counted in the second period. We had 8 shots over the net. Great opportunities that we fired over the net ourselves. We weren't really where we needed to be, and we talked about being patient. We talk about it all the time, and our guys, we were patient at the end and got a break with a power play, and we were able to capitalize on it.
Huge sweep for the Cats, Sean. How big was this in the CCHA standings?
Oh, it was very big in the standings. As we talked about even a few weeks ago, the CCHA standings are still clustered, and with the win, the Wildcats moved to 39 points. That's tied for 5th right now with Alaska. You look at the teams ahead of the Cats, you got tied for 2nd place, Michigan State and Ferris with 43 points, and Nebraska Omaha with 41. Both Nebraska and Alaska have 2 games in hand, and further down the standings, right behind Northern, in 6th place is Michigan with 37 points. So it was a big win. 6 points is huge any weekend, but coming down the stretch and getting some momentum going is always great for the Cats.
Ray Canisto scored both goals for the Cats Saturday night and is really turning in a great senior season.
He really is. He's been the one that stepped up. He now has 14 goals and 13 assists on the year for 27 points. And you look at his previous career highs, which was set last year with 7 goals and 7 assists. So Ray Canisto has stepped up very well for the Cats, and he hopes to continue it coming down the stretch.
Now, Sean, the team travels to Ann Arbor this weekend for a huge series with Michigan. What's going to be the keys to this series?
Well, the key to this series is, I think, not to be swept. You have an advantage over Michigan right now in the standings by 2 points. So as long as you don't get swept, you don't lose any. Michigan doesn't gain any ground. You don't lose any ground on Michigan. But a sweep would go a long way in securing a first-round bye for the Cats, 4th place, or even maybe 3rd or 2nd, depending on how things shake out in the last couple of weeks.
Let's hope they can keep this momentum going. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, I'll be joined by Andrew Cherniwchan and Tyler Gron. Stay with us.
Can't get enough of Northern Michigan athletics? Well, you're in luck, because Cat Chat is Northern Michigan University's new television sports show, featuring highlights, recap, analysis, and interviews with all your favorite Wildcat players. Join us Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. on Marquette Channel 20, or follow us online at catchattv.org as we bring you the latest in Wildcat sports. Cat Chat, the UP's #1 sports show.
I'm Ponzi!
And I'm Goofus!
And I'm right on the ball!
hockey, and you're watching Cat Chat.
Welcome back. Joining me now are Andrew Cherniwchan and Tyler Gron. Guys, how are you doing today?
Not too bad.
Great.
All right. How important was this sweep this weekend?
It was huge. We knew we had to win the 2 games, and it moved us into 5th, which gives us a chance at 2nd or 3rd, which could get us a bye in playoffs.
Both of you came to NMU from Alberta. Can you talk a little bit about the recruitment process and how you guys came to NMU?
Back when I was playing in the Alberta Junior League, John Kyle, our assistant coach right now on our team, approached me and just asked me if I'd like to fly down here and check out the school, check out the facilities and stuff like that. And I did. And while I was here, I was sitting in the coach's office, and they were just kind of talking about other players they were interested in. And sure enough, they said Andrew Cherniwchan, and I kind of said, "Oh yeah, like I'm pretty good friends with him." Andrew and I grew up together, and we played on the same team previous to this. And they asked me, you know, if he's committed, what he's thinking, what schools he's talking to, stuff like that. And I said, as far as I know, like he's open. And I actually gave Walt Andrew's phone number, and that's how things went from there.
And then John Kyle gave me a call, asked me if I was interested, and I did the same thing, flew down, checked it all out, and ended up committing as well.
Are there any sorts of things you guys do to get hyped up or motivated for games?
We just have our routine where we eat at Bonanzas every day, and we always play Super Mario at the dorms before taking a nap, and then we head to the rink.
Andrew, you really stepped up your offensive game recently. What would you credit your recent success to?
I think everyone's just been playing really well lately, and I've kind of been lucky to be in the right place at the right time on many occasions, and our power play has been doing really well.
I've been pretty good too.
Definitely. Huge series coming up at Michigan this weekend. What does the team need to do to get ready?
I think it starts tomorrow in practice. We got to show up. We got to be ready to go. I know Walt's going to be in full swing. Practice is going to be pretty intense. But yeah, I mean, all we got to do is have a good week of practice, and I think the week should take care of itself. It's going to be a big weekend. It's a tough place to go. It's a tough place to play. Michigan's always been good. I mean, it's going to be a tough team to beat this weekend.
All right, guys, it's time for 5 random questions. You ready?
Yep.
Alrighty, favorite sport or hobby other than hockey?
I'll go with golf.
I'm into water sports, wakeboarding, stuff like that.
Okay, how about favorite movie?
At the moment, it would be Anchorman.
Jumanji.
Excellent choices. Favorite band?
Paul Brandt.
I'm into that techno stuff, so nothing in particular.
All right, what's the best locker room prank you've seen at NMU?
I've seen some guys take a little strand of sock tape and put it on the bottom of your skate blades, and when you hit the ice, kind of just feet fall out from underneath you, and you hit the ice pretty hard.
I've seen a lot of stuff done with that deep cold, that muscle relaxant. Doesn't mix well with private parts.
All right, guys, and last, who's the best trash talker on the team?
I'm gonna go with number 2, Alan Dorich. He's good with his words. He frequently hurts people's feelings, and he's not one you wanna argue with in the dressing room. He'll win.
I agree. I'll go with Dorich as well. Most of the time, I don't know what he's saying, but it's intimidating.
He's the boss.
Alrighty. Well, you guys, thanks a lot for coming on the show today, and best of luck this weekend at Michigan.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
That's Andrew Cherniwchan and Tyler Gron. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Bryce Burge will join me to discuss the latest on NMU basketball. Stay with us.